We stand on them.
Dr. Szepiela joining us here on Ask the Expert today, talking about your good health. And Doctor, we want to start with our first caller. They said, my 11-year-old daughter continues to complain of knee pain. She's been able to do gymnastics and dance without pain, but says it hurts afterwards. Should I stop her in this sport? What should I do?
Yeah, I think you have to really pay attention to children's pain. Things that don't go away in a short period of time need to be addressed and evaluated. So stopping the offending activities is absolutely appropriate. And then if normal things don't take it away, you can't just chalk it up to growing pains. You've got to be seen at least your healthcare provider, your primary care provider, to rule out the common things that go on in young female athletes. Most of the time it's a kneecap issue with the kneecap movement, which is very common in younger athletes. But until we take further evaluation, take x-rays, and potentially even do some light physical therapy, it may not get better if you keep pushing it and punishing it with the athletics the way that they go year-round at this time.
All right, spring break is coming up, and one caller wanted to know, how can I make sure that I'm safe to travel to other areas outside of the U.S.?
I think that's a great question. I know we've gotten a couple outbreaks recently where we're looking at different diseases that are coming back. You know, every place around the world doesn't have the same medical level we have, as well as vaccines. So the CDC, or Center for Disease Control, has a great website to look at appropriate preparation for your trip, depending on where you're going. Also, talking to your healthcare provider may be appropriate before you go. Vaccinations prior to going to some areas, as well as looking at what you should and should not do with the food and the water and things that are common in those areas. Unfortunately, we sometimes ignore this and just look forward to going to the trip, but this is very important so that you don't have issues when you return and your travel can be safe.
All right, Doctor, good advice as always. Good to see you. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
You bet. Coming up tomorrow on Ask the Expert, legal matters with an attorney here in the studio. You can always email us ahead of time, news@13abc.com.
Well, just into our newsroom moments ago, we learned that the Wendy's on Airport